As I make this video, it's 1 week to the election, and I'm compelled to add my voice urging Christians to vote. And not just head to the polls on November 5th, but to mark their ballot in a way that's consistent with a biblical worldview. I heard a shocking report last week. The Barna organization, which specializes in polls, had found that a large number of Christians have indicated that they will not be voting. And the reason they won't vote is because of a lack of support for either candidate for President of the United States. This video is intended for those who are a part of that group. I recently made a video that I ask you to watch that may help clear up some confusion about the interface of faith and politics. A link is in the description. The video was titled Principled-Pragmatic Politics. But for now, I want to give a brief word about why Christians ought to vote. It's a matter of stewardship. In 1 Corinthians chapter 4, the Apostle Paul wrote, quote, "Let a man so consider us as servants of Christ and stewards of the mysteries of God. Moreover, it is required in stewards that one be found faithful," unquote. That passage begins with a reference to Paul's unique call as one who serves God as an apostle, but then it moves to the general principle applicable to all stewards, that they be faithful to whatever their calling is. Christians who are citizens of the United States are stewards of their citizenship. They must be faithful with it. Our system is a representative democracy. It's the duty of citizens to select those who will represent them in the civil government. It's our duty to vote on issues of national, state, and local governance, the propositions and measures on the ballot. We get the government we deserve because we, in fact, select it. Frankly, it doesn't matter if you don't like either candidate for president. What about all the other offices, propositions, and measures that are going to determine what life is like in our nation, state, county, and cities? Jesus said that as we follow him, we would be the salt of the earth and the light of the world. And he warned about the salt and the light losing their influence in a dark and corrupt world. That salt and light metaphor is potent in the voting booth. And the more Christians who go to the polls to vote with a biblical worldview, the saltier and brighter the results will be. Please hear me. In our system, we get the government we deserve because we choose it. So go to the polls, turn in your ballot, vote, because you are a steward of your citizenship and will answer to God for what you have done with it. Do the right thing. Vote for those candidates, propositions, and measures that most closely align with a biblical worldview. And remember, your vote isn't a Valentine professing your love for the candidate that you vote for. It's a chess move for the kind of world that you want to live in.